We are at Cypress College Theatre, and we're going to take a behind-the-scenes look of the Natasha, Pierre, and Great Comet of 1812 musical.
Based on a section of War and Peace, this musical tells a story of love, scandal, and self-discovery in 19th century Russia. Let's dive into how Cypress College Theatre brings this bold, innovative production to life.
So we just walked in, and I'm surprised. This is such an interesting setup, how the actors can come out here to the audience. Hi, what's this you're playing?
This is an accordion. So I'm actually helping out with the band, and I'll be helping provide some of the instrumentation for the show.
Assistant director, she's amazing. She's also our dramaturg for the show. If you don't know what a dramaturg is, she can explain it all to you. But yeah, she's going to take you guys on a tour. So glad you're here. Enjoy!
First, we're going to tour the set.
So it's designed after a Russian supper club, which was the main Broadway design that was happening, because the whole show is about telling a story, and it's set in a little club. You know, it's a very fun thing. We have a decent amount of audience interactions.
This set was designed by Daniel Miller, who's also the guy who designed a lot of things at Knott's Scary Farm, like the new Widow's Maze.
Yeah, if you look closer at the set, our set painter did some beautiful stuff. It's intricate. And then over there is the little den for the band, so we do have live music for the show.
And in this part where like they walk out there, is that used a lot?
It's used a decent amount, actually, yeah, for a lot of numbers.
What gave you that idea? Because that seems pretty unique.
Yeah, so the original Broadway design for the set actually has a lot of audience built into the set, which is pretty unusual for theater.
So with what we do have, kind of like a catwalk that comes out, a lot of the actors go on it, they talk directly to the audience, so you can see all that, and it's really cool. And we got a decent amount of choreography going on there. So you can check out this cool big old painting on the ground, really beautiful. We have this beautiful desk over here with some decanters, we have some quills. This is Pierre's desk, he spends a lot of time here. It's actually a really cool desk, if you can see this. It opens up, so we have a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if we're allowed to show that on YouTube, the dueling pistols, but...
Now we're going upstairs.
Wow, it's like a view.
Pretty high up.
You look at the door, it's absolutely beautiful as well. It's good stuff. It's almost got a marble design.
So you do accordion. Tell us a little about yourself, your background.
Yeah, I was born at an early age. Too far back. I'm helping out, playing a little music here, doing a little bit of assisting, directing, along with Chloe here. We're partnering with Sonia.
It's a big show, so it needs a lot of work.
It's a big show, a lot of moving parts and everything. So we help out where we can. Turns out I found this accordion just lying around, so I thought I'd pick up and help out with it.
Now we're going backstage.
So this is our prop table. Backstage in theater, or really anything that uses props, any live production. You definitely have the prop table. For example, here are a lot of items that we use during the show. Everything's labeled nice and neat for the most part. We have to preset it so everyone knows where everything is.
So that's how they get it to look like there's drink in there, right?
Yeah, so I think these are painted little champagne glasses that we have. And over there is actually the mic area.
All right, so basically when it comes to miking, the first key thing that we need to do is basically putting the mic in the pouch. So just actually, if you want to turn around for us, right here. So all of our actors get this mic pouch where the actual mic pack lives inside, which I can show you one right here. So it's a simple mic belt where it could show the battery level and what actor specifically it's going to go on to. And once we get that, we also have the mic wiring itself. So that runs along the entirety of the actor from the cheek all the way down onto the clothes to the pack. Yeah, we use this tape to help hold the mic in place. So we usually connect one at the cheek, usually around the neck, and one more at the base. So usually around like 3 points of contact in order to make sure it stays in place. But we also want to make sure that it's flexible enough to where if they shake their head around while dancing and singing and stuff, it'll stay there, but it won't restrict them in any way, shape, or form.
Hi, so this is one of our, you're a percussionist, right, for the band?
That's correct.
if you want to talk a little about yourself.
My name is Joseph, and I'll be for part of running crew and a part of the band with Gabby, our MD, and the music director, and I'll be playing for the show.
The accordion, is that like in the band area too?
Yeah, so the accordion, we have 2 accordion players for the show. One is going to be wireless, so he'll be walking around in the house. And we have one accordion that'll be playing with the band, but mostly the one that you guys filmed earlier with him. He'll be going back on stage and back with the band.
And everyone in the band is also like tied to the Cypress College Theatre program, right?
No, they are not. They are hired by department for theater. And I am the only student that here at Cypress that is part of the band. We try to recruit, but then due to timing constrictions, the director had to call in a couple people that she didn't know, so they are paid.
We're going into the costume shop.
So what's your role in the musical?
I play Princess Mary, Natasha's sister, potential sister-in-law. She is the sister of the man that Natasha is set to marry in the beginning of the show. So Andre's sister.
When did rehearsals start?
This was a pretty short rehearsal process. It was only a month compared to, I believe you guys saw our show, Carrie.
Yes, we did.
That was, I feel like it was a bit longer of a rehearsal process, so it was pretty tight this time around.
And it's what, like 8 hours at a time, or?
We have 4-hour rehearsals about 4 nights a week. So this time we got a couple Fridays off, so that was nice. But most of the time it's almost like a job.
Wait, so are you a student at Cypress College, or like?
I'm not a student. I started, my first show here was Carrie with Sonia, and I really loved working with Sonia and the directing team. So I came back for the prom last spring, and now I'm back for Natasha.
So what's your role in the musical?
My name's Eric. I'm playing Anatole in the show. He's kind of the closest thing that this show has to a villain.
Wait, so the show doesn't have a true villain, or?
I think any good story probably tries to make their villain complicated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
it's more like
moral.
you're just trying to have like a morally gray situation. Yes. Where it's kind of like, oh, what kind of intentions does he have? It's kind of for you to decide, and I think that makes for a fun story.
And so you chose that role, or like when you auditioned, was that the one that got your interest the most? Or?
Actually, this is the only role I thought I couldn't do, and it's the one I never would have picked for myself. But
Really?
They saw something in me that they wanted to take a shot on, and this was the role I got, and I'm having a really good time doing it.
It's cool.
Ooh, do you act?
He's doing High School Musical.
I'm doing High School Musical at One Park Youth Theater.
Heck yeah, dude. What role are you doing?
I'm playing the role of Jack Scott.
Jack Scott?
He wasn't in the actual movie, but they added him to the musical version to move the story along more.
Awesome. Cool. So are you having a fun time doing that?
Yeah, and I also got some other ensemble roles.
Awesome. That's awesome, little dude.
I only started like a few years ago. I was already all grown up.
Okay. What caught your interest for acting?
I always wanted to do it ever since I was your age, but I was too scared to do it.
Okay, what was the first show that you did?
I did Mincy's.
Oh, we watched that somewhere.
Yeah, I was one of the Delancey brothers, one of the 2 bully brothers in the show. The guys that beat up Jack and Crutchy. It's funny, it makes me sound like I play a lot of bad guys, which usually I don't. This is kind of funny.
Counting this show, how many shows have you done?
I think maybe 10.
Oh.
Which one's your favorite show that you've done?
It sounds cheesy, but it's this, I've always loved The Great Comet of 1812, and not a lot of people do it.
And that was the behind-the-scenes tour of Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812.
I really like seeing all the actors getting ready for their dress rehearsal. I've done a musical prior to this, and it was really cool seeing them do it in here. And I also like all the different lights that they had. It was really cool.
My favorite part was seeing the set because it looked pretty authentic for the setting they were trying to create, and especially the part where the actors can walk out to the audience and the second floor. So yeah, that was just really beautiful to look at. Be sure to check out this musical at Cypress College on the weekends of October 11 to 13 or 18 to 20, 2024.
See you in the next video. Bye!